We have finally a solution for people who desperately need it.
This community cannot sustain this sort of development, even if it's homeless or anything else.
A growing debate between one West Valley community and the organization trying to get a multi-million-dollar transitional housing complex off the ground. While local officials are excited about the project aimed to address homelessness, two residents came together to file a lawsuit saying, right idea, wrong neighborhood. They appeared in court today as part of that lawsuit against the Campus for Hope project, the state and the city of Las Vegas. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Latoya Silman.
And I'm Marie Mortera. The judge put a dent in the residents' efforts to halt construction. News 3's Tiffany Lane is live outside the Regional Justice Center with more of those details.
Maria and Latoya, this project is meant to be built on the Adult Mental Health Services property that's on state-owned land, but there is some opposition to this, saying that they believe this will be harmful to the community, and that's what led us inside this courtroom this morning. A packed courtroom on Tuesday morning as a community gathered in support of two of its own. They're fighting against the Campus for Hope transitional housing project planned for the West Valley.
We're just asking for some simple information and/or that a study is done, some type of study.
James Root and Matthew Wombold sued the state, city of Las Vegas, and Campus for Hope to get a mandatory injunction to pause the work.
Just to give us something that there's a, the effect on crime would say be elicited through a study, a government study, maybe traffic. Ecological.
Project leaders say the goal is to tackle homelessness by providing housing, childcare, job placement, and other resources to residents who are referred to the program. In 2023, the Nevada legislature and Governor Joe Lombardo approved $100 million of funding towards the $200 million Campus for Hope, the remainder being paid for by local casinos. But there has been an opposition group, including Root and Wombold, worried that the 900-bed facility could bring crime and impact housing prices in the area, as well as impacting traffic, something project supporters believe is inaccurate.
Campus for Hope is not going to offer walk-up services. It's not going to offer any services for anybody who just wants to come in and say, I want a bed for the night. You're going to have to apply to get accepted to the Campus for Hope.
In the emotional courtroom, attorney Patrick Riley, who represents Campus for Hope, argued there's no legal basis to stop construction.
What the plaintiffs are asking you to do is override the Nevada legislature, because we've got two bills that were passed, plus additional state activity. And not because there's any legal basis for it, but because these two just disagree with the project.
And District Court Judge Danielle Piper agreed, ultimately denying the request.
I can't issue a mandatory injunction without a law, right, that says, hey, this is what the law is, this is what they violated.
Root reacting to the ruling.
Well, my initial reaction is a little bit of bewilderment, because part of the reasons that the injunction was denied is that we didn't have a clear statute that was violated. Well, the reason we don't have a clear statute that was violated is because the legislator created a statute that eliminated all the other statutes.
He says his fight isn't done.
And I think the next logical thing is to turn this into a class action lawsuit and get everyone in the community on board so that there is no question that there is irreparable harm here.
So there is another part to this. Today, Judge Piper also said that within the next 30 days, she will provide a written ruling on whether to dismiss against the city of Las Vegas as well as Campus for Hope. And that's something we will be monitoring and will provide updates as they become available. Reporting live from downtown Las Vegas, I'm Tiffany Lane. Back to you.
Yeah, and we know, Tiffany, a lot of people in that community will be watching as well. Thank you so much.
In a statement from Campus for Hope, it says in part, we are delighted the judge saw this injunction for what it was, an attempt at delaying the work Campus for Hope will do to uplift the lives of thousands of Southern Nevadans experiencing homelessness. The city of Las Vegas also releasing a statement saying the city is pleased the request for an injunction against the project was denied, and we look forward to the judge's decision on the campus and city's motion to dismiss this complaint.